think it's really time to clean up the junk layer. How much stuff is on here? That's the whole screen. Actually, I really don't like how some of the stuff is over the top of the text box. Can we fix that? No, because that would mean I would have to put everything below the junk layer. Or below the main layer. That won't work. Can I help you? I've started talking, which means the cat's going to be up in my business. I'm rewriting the timeline real quick. And many people are going to complain, but I'm going to... Stop it. You stay over there. We're not doing this again. The desk is off limits. Did you see Martin Casino Pan's final My Summer Car stream? No. I don't watch My Summer Car content, personally. But anyways, back on to what I was saying. I am rewriting the timeline. Okay? Nickelback, actually good. And I'm not taking that back, and I'm not arguing my point. Every time I'm on my computer and I'm doing something, writing scripts or anything like that, I'm listening to music, but I never know what to fucking listen to, so I just pick game soundtracks. I just pull a game out of the air. Flat Out 2 was on the list. And Flat Out 2 has Nickelback in it. And honestly, Nickelback actually good. And all the hate that they got in what 2013 and so on, all of that was just from posers. People that wanted to blend in. I bet they didn't even believe it. I bet they thought it was actually good. But I'm not taking it back now. At the Finland IRL. I'm gonna be honest, I'm like silently hoping my winter card never releases. Because I don't want to cover it. Can I take back my promise to cover my winter car when it releases? Can I rescind that? What is it? Rescind? Resigned? Whatever it means. I don't want to do it. Divorced dad music. It's not bad music. It's actually good. Divorced dad music is just country music. Or Christian gospel. You have two... Hold on. You need to go lay down over there, sir. You did this last night, you're doing it again today. Just because I'm talking does not mean you need to be in the conversation. No, country music or... Oh, fuck. The bit rating again. This is gonna be an OBS issue now. At first I was blaming Starlink, but I'm not on Starlink. I am on actual real Wi-Fi. And it's doing the bitrate thing again. So this has got to be an OBS issue now. Maybe I need to look it up and see what the issue is. You're not getting attention. No. No. I have no idea what we're doing tonight, if anything. Creed is included. Yeah, sure. I've never listened to anything from Creed or don't even know what they sound like. So, I'll agree for the sake of agreeing. Maybe I do know. No, that's... Oh, no. Creed rock band. Creed is an American rock band from Tallahassee, Florida, formed in 1994. Creed was prominent in the most post-grunge... Go lay down! Creed was prominent in the most grunge movement of the late 1990s. Oh, in the post-grunge, not most grunge. In early 2000s, What do you want? Damn, the internet is struggling today. Oh! It's because it's running through my data and not Wi-Fi. Now I've really broken it. Oh, fuck. Oh, are we back, or is the stream done? There we go. That was, okay, that was an accidental hiccup, and that was my entirely own fault. I was running it off of my fucking cellular data instead of my Wi-Fi, which explains why we kept dropping out. Everybody come back. We fixed it. I hate YouTube. I hate YouTube. Every time. If you just have a slight hiccup, everybody leaves. My bitrate! There's like 3 animations on screen. You guys can't be worried about FPS that much. Especially since everything is animated like 24 FPS. Anyways, yeah, sure, we'll add Creed to that. I haven't heard a single thing from Creed, and that's probably because they're trash. Are you a furry? Sure. Why not? I mean, I satisfy their fan base with art, so I guess, yeah. Yeah, I'll wear that badge of shame. Is this where you follow up with, like, a... like 13-year-old cringe memes or something along those lines? Because I've seen it all. There's nothing you can hit me with that I haven't seen it. Well, there probably is, but... nothing that would surprise me, at the very least. I'm gonna make a mistake again. I'm gonna open Steam on stream so that we can kill the fucking bitrate again. Because I wasn't satisfied enough with the first time that it happened. Let's do it again. I'm 13 and this is D. Yes. Just wondering. I'm not to the point where I'll suit up and dance around at hotels, but I am enough where I'll draw art happily and will take commissions happily and interact with the community. It would be a chilly I'm fucking stroking out. Chilly day in hell. There we go. Before I ever wear it first. I know people that do that. Like, you do you. I'm gonna do me, though. How are you doing? I'm fucking slowly dying from a growing brain tumor, seemingly. Considering I can't form a singular string of words that are coherent and relevantly, like... See, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I don't know how to finish this sentence. We're just stopping. I don't have the brain capacity tonight to stream anything. I didn't have the brain capacity last night to do that either. So I don't know why I clicked start stream, but there was no way I was going to fall asleep the second I laid down in bed. So I said, all right, I'm just going to stream. I'm just going to talk. So that way when I eventually end the stream at 2 o'clock in the morning, I fucking hate myself. It's been so warm. It's been that uncomfortable, like, not too hot where you can, like, just fully succumb to sleeping without covers. But not too cold where you can stay under the covers, so you're constantly having to switch between the two. And that has been ruining my night. Every night for the last week. Like, it went from being so overtly hot you couldn't sleep to being just hot enough where it was uncomfortable. And honestly, I think that's fucking worse. Because at that point, your body just strives to be comfortable, one way or the other. It doesn't fully submit to, okay, it's too hot, we're just gonna lay here. It's trying. You're a businessman taking advantage of a unique market. Sure. We'll say that. You scared me, I thought you had an actual brain tumor. No. Not that I'm aware of, at least. I mean, I know that's... When you don't get x-rays or anything, everything's an unknown, but I'm gonna say 99% chance I don't. But there is always that Schrodinger's box of, if I never get an x-ray, I'll never know. And so, you know what, we're gonna keep it that way. We're just not gonna worry about it. We're gonna move on. I have been extremely exhausted, though, in ways I can't even begin to explain, and for some reason, my brain is wired that I can only sleep at night. I can be exhausted during the day, but if I lay down to take a nap or anything like that, it's not gonna happen. I'm wired like a bomb. I have to be constantly ticking. And so when I'm sitting, like laying down in bed trying to just get some extra sleep, if it is still daylight outside, my brain will tell me, get the fuck up, or I'm just gonna be completely restless. And I hate that. I've tried herbal teas, as people have recommended to me, and they just don't work. Half of them are disgusting, the other half just don't, well, they all don't work. I got some, I already had this discussion last night, but I want to bring it up again, because now I'm actually focused on it. The fucking green tea with lemon, 0 out of 10. I would give it a negative score. Something agent hunter gathered schedules, I guess. What time zone you in right now? It is 8 o'clock. I mean, I don't know if it's particularly dark outside. I'm pretty sure it's sunset at like 7:09. I'm so ready for winter. I wish the van was built for winter. I would fucking camp out in the snow every day for the next 6 months. I'm built for the snow. I ain't built for the heat. Like the first 2 years I was down here, I didn't mind the heat as much. I would work in it and weld in it and whatnot, but I always had a home to come to that had air conditioning at night. Now that I don't have that at night, it's abysmal, and I hate the South, and you guys can keep it. And honestly, if you guys had won the war and seceded, that probably would have not have been a huge issue, because at this point, you guys can have it. Is it 1,000,000 degrees in your area too? It's starting to cool down. It's supposed to break just under 60 at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Cat, will you please just go lay down? Quit bumping into me. Hi, hello, I see you. Go lay down. Damn hunter-gatherers didn't know about night shifts. Now we have to suffer. I will never work night shift ever again in my life. That was probably... No, I mean, I'm not going to say that was the worst job I've ever had. But it was up there. Okay, when you get home at like 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning, and are asleep until 11 o'clock, and then, oh fuck, I gotta go to work here soon. No fucking small fab shop should have a night shift. If you need to have a night shift for your small local fab shop business, you need to go out of business. Because you're clearly doing more than you're capable of. I love winter so much. Skiing is so fun. I've always wanted to pick up snowboarding. It's been something I've never been able to do. I've never had the time. I did have, like, when I was in high school and going into college, snowmobiles were all the rage in where I was living. And I used to make money buying cheap snowmobiles and just tuning them up and cleaning them up and flipping them. And I probably did, 3 or 4 of them. But the last one I got and I kept for myself, and I sunk that bitch in the fucking mountains and probably like 13 foot of snow. I bought it for $500. I didn't care about it. I left it there. Someone probably got themselves a really neat 2-stroke snowmobile. It wasn't anything fast or anything like that. I was way, way out of the environment that it was meant for. But I was having a good time. I could have died. Get used to it eventually. Unfortunately, it's already Thursday usually. What? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but okay. Yeah, so if you're in the Bighorns area and you're kind of up around Fallen City and you see a red two-stroke snowmobile, you could just have it. I don't want it back. I would have probably made like $800 or $900 off of it if I had cleaned it up. But I was just having a good time. My last one I sold for like $4 grand. He tossed one of the skis off and tore the arm. So I put a new arm on it and a new ski and sold it. It made like $2,000 profit on it. I was flipping so much shit in high school, in college. That's how I made my living. Because I was working at Walmart part-time, which didn't pay shit, so I had to figure out other ways to make money. I was flipping game consoles, I was flipping TVs, I was flipping motors, like I was rebuilding 305s and shit like that probably were not very reliable because I was some high school kid with shit in the shed. I stopped being tired at work when it's already the end of the week. Oh, yeah. No, I just never stop being tired. I just fight through it. I'm built different. Okay, when I was working them fucking 7-day-a-week, 12-hour-day shifts, I was a ghost. I was a flesh ghost. There was no soul left in me. I would drive there, show up, clock in, shake your hand, but I was checked the fuck out mentally. I was on pure autopilot. I think I was asleep at the wheel 90% of the time, which is horrifying considering what I was doing. Yeah, big heavy-duty overhead crane. Yeah, I could operate that with one eye. The other one's napping. What are you doing? That is not for you. I do see that the company that I was working for before it's finally said I'm done with welding has had a change of management and is not working on the same stuff that I remember us working on when I quit. When I drove by, their yard was full of completely different stuff. Oh, I see what you're getting. Your mouse toy fell in there. There you go. Well, go get it, idiot. You wanted it. I've given it to you. I really hope that someday I run into my old boss, because I understand he's been fired now. And I just want to be like, well, how's it feel? What's that pulling up? Oh, Jid is moving her car. I see. I'm hoping it does cool down because I've been confined to my laptop indoors, which is fine. I could do a lot on my laptop, but not everything. A lot of the major stuff that I need to do, like recording gameplay and doing all the video editing and everything like that, I have to do that all on my main computer because all of the heavy duty or heavy lifting that needs to be done can't be done on that little laptop. I've been doing a lot of art on my laptop. I actually finished a piece I've owed Onyx for a little bit, and I've got two more pieces that I owe. And I'm going to fully open up commissions, but I'm going to also focus fully on YouTube at that point. You ever played Ready or Not? Yeah, I played it a lot before the 1.0 release, but after the 1.0 release, I've lost complete interest in it. I don't like how much change they've done to it. I liked being able to open up the game and play whatever mission I want. I don't like the fact that it's all very linear, forcefully. And I feel like the changes to AI have made the game unenjoyable. You have to be cracked at it. Share the story of the cat being the menace. He's okay, but for some reason he's got this weird affliction that whenever I start talking, he's got to be in my face. Like, when I'm just chilling, he'll be chill. But if I hit start stream or somebody calls me or anything like that and I start talking, he's got to be in my face for some reason. And it's only when I'm talking. Any other time, he doesn't care. TV, playing games, laying down, cooking, anything like that, he stays in his own spot. I start talking, got to be in my face. I've dropped Ready or Not, but Ground Branch is starting to get some real momentum, and I'm kind of excited for that. I need to start convincing some people on console to be like, you need to get a PC so you can join me on Ground Branch and such like that. I think they've added workshop support now. What kind of workshop stuff do they have? Yeah, they got like actual proper guns and no maps yet. That would be what I'm more interested in, maps. They got a few guns and patches and missions and whatnot. Which is kind of neat. Oh, all the maps are missions. Interesting. Hey! Get off of the fucking fridge, you menace! Stop! Are you still in Wyoming or did you escape and are chilling somewhere else? I haven't been in Wyoming for like the past 7 months. I've been in Colorado for probably the past 3 months? 4 months? So I guess 5 months since I've been to Wyoming. And right now I'm in Alabama because my tags need to be renewed, and they wouldn't let me do it over the phone because they needed to see my proof of insurance in order to renew my tags. And then I go to the courthouse, and I walk in, and I say, hey, I need to renew my tags. Here's my proof of insurance. She didn't even bother to look at it. So I could have been up north where it's cooler right now. But instead, I had to come down south to where it's blistering hot to renew my tags. How's the van life, man? I really wish I bought something else. The van life itself is enjoyable, but this van is giving me grief. Well, we just gotta make it last a year. Or so. Then I can find a replacement. If I'm replacing, I'm going up. And I think someone asked a while ago, actually a lot of people have asked a while ago, how long I plan on doing van life and shit like that. As long as I feel like it is. I don't really have a set end time. But eventually, at some point, I do want to buy a house with a proper shop and whatnot. Because there's stuff I want to do that I can't do if I'm mobile all the time. If I'm living in a van or a bus or whatever it might be. Like, I want to do 24 hours of limits. I need a shop to do that. I want to repair old cars, like restore old cars. I need a shop to do that. And I'd like to have, a dedicated office and whatnot. Not have to drive every day to find a new space to sleep and focus on stuff. So, I'm going to give it like 3 years. 3 to 4 years. By the time I'm 30, I think I should be able to just buy a house. Hopefully. Even if it's a small house with a shop. Because I really don't want a big house either. Big houses are boring. You gotta fill them with. But anyways, another news. Nikado Avocado fucking lost all of his weight. I guess he's lost the weight. Like a while ago. And all of the shit that we've been seeing, and all of his antics and all that, have been pre-recorded. And he's just been releasing that stuff as he's been losing the weight. So that way he could turn around and be like, get fucking eat it on or whatever. I don't. Again, I'm running on like 6 hours of sleep. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I'll eat my words. I've said a lot of shit about him. And if this was one big social experiment, one big bit, he had my ass fooled. And I think I played into exactly what he wanted. And I will own up to everything I said and admit that I was wrong. Drew minus 24 hours of limits as well. Hopefully military money can set me up. Yeah, it sucks now because the $500 limit is impossible for anything that could even be remotely close to running. Shit was crazy. All my friends were shook. On one hand, like, I am genuinely surprised. But on the other hand, the more I look back on it, the more I realize, yeah, I guess we really should have seen that coming. He's definitely mental, but he's proved something. I think what he's trying to prove is that the internet is not exactly a proof of character for people. Acting like a fool on camera, being everything on camera, doesn't necessarily mean that person is an asshole. My question is, like, where do you go from here? I mean, it makes sense because he was literally a dietitian. So he knew exactly what to do to gain the weight and then to lose the weight. And that's what made the situation so confusing in the first place, is how would you go from being a respected dietitian, or being a dietitian, being a respected violinist, all of this stuff, to mukbang videos. And a lot of people say money. And it would have made sense a little bit. But now you're thinking about it, it's like, huh. But I am very interested to see what he does from here now. I've got buddies who run lemons, and it's really not $500 you have to spend. It's instead of, is your car worth $500? And unless you're actually trying to win, the judges play really loose and fast. I don't know if I would be able to win, but I would like to be competitive. But if there's anything I've learned recently, the best way to go about it is get a $1,000 car and just start stripping everything off and turning it in for scrap or salvage. And work the price back down, because you're losing weight and you're gaining money. It can't be healthy to lose that much weight that quickly. Well, the thing is that he didn't lose it that quickly. He lost it over the course of 2 years. Everything that we had seen from him was apparently pre-recorded. He had gained the weight really fast, did a bunch of videos, and then released them over time. And while he was releasing them and doing he did collaborations while he was heavy, and had people upload that shit later, supposedly. But there is zero way he went from the weight that he had to as light as he was in the space of 7 months. Even with like Ozempic, I don't even think that would be possible. That's 250 pounds. That's a whole nother me. That's how much I weigh in total. He shedded a whole while. I will give him props. He had us all fooled, and he freely made everybody show face. And I do think that deserves some credit. And an apology. Because everybody gave him hell. Some of it probably justified. Because during his experiment phase, when he was making all the videos, there were a lot of people that he was straight up assholes to in public. Like Walmart workers and such like that. But I also don't know what happened behind the camera. But he really did pull the mask off of most of the internet. Maybe that was his plan all along. It was his plan all along. He literally said that was his plan all along. The whole thing was an elaborate social experiment. He made a video while he was still heavy, saying, yeah, this is all a social experiment. Everything that you've seen has been fabricated. And apparently he's been down on the weight forever. For the past 2 years, he's been shedding. I guess that was kind of his quarantine thing, was just, I'm going to get real heavy. And then once quarantine is up, I'm going to start shedding the weight and releasing the videos from when I was heavy. Not 100% sold in all parts of the mastermind. Oh yeah, there's definitely holes. But I'm not the person to poke them because that's not drama that I followed very well. There are people that have more to the story than I've got. Oh! I keep moving my phone around. Oh! Talking about the anime arc of the avocado. Yeah! There's still definitely a bunch of holes in the plan, but respect is due where it is due. I'm thinking about getting rid of the chunk layer. Actually, I'm thinking about changing around the stream background entirely in the next few weeks or so. But I think the chunk layer needs to go away. It's very cluttered, and it was funny when we first started it, but I don't know. Do we turn it on or turn it off? No one is listening to you, Cat. The man is an evil genius. He is. Oh, also, I've had to uninstall Stream Deck because it's been causing me so many issues lately. Every time I log in on my computer, it requires me to log back into Stream Deck, and I'm getting tired of it. Which means I need to find a new way to keybind Quark.2 or Quark2.mov. So that way I can play Quark2.mov whenever I want. I don't know how to fix that. Because it used to be on a handy hotkey, but now in order to do it, I have to hit the replay button in OBS, which is a lot of work for a funny bit. So that needs to be fixed. Off. Time to start the Junglier from scratch. Well, like I said, I'm thinking about changing the stream background entirely, because this is a funny little thing for like whatever Wednesday and whatnot, but now I've overused it. Don't want someone walking on me and watching the stream and seeing a bunch of like furry and cropped GIF stuff. There is no cropped GIF in here. Let me get one thing very well straight and narrow. There is nothing, well, I mean, there's kind of one thing. But even that is safe for work. There is nothing in here that is cropped pornography. I'm low, I'm not them. But we will turn it off for the sake of your parents. I'm guessing. Or your roommate, or your brother, or your dorm mate. College is back in session, isn't it? Pretty sure. It's September 7th. Viewing Wild's furry art is not optional. We could always pull up Onyx's while he's on the topic. If I can get it to load. It is a rather high definition picture. But it did come out pretty good. Oh, goddamn. Transform. Fit the screen. Yeah, there we go. The dog just ran by and it's setting others off. I think this came out pretty good. Like, for not drawing for a while, this came out pretty good. Now, I did have a drawing that absolutely took off on Twitter. Got like 2,200 likes. That one we're not showing on stream. That one you're going to have to seek out yourself. Sorry. That one's all on you. However, okay, so since I've last drawn, both the last piece and this piece was drawn in Affinity, where I used to draw everything in Photoshop. I do like Affinity's line art. I do like how it's turning out. Because these are nice and sharp, whereas in Photoshop, when I was using the pen tool, they would come out kind of rounded. So I do like that. However, the coloring system in Affinity is god-awful. Abysmal. Hate it. And I preferred Photoshop's a lot more. And I did eventually find a workaround for a lot of the things. With certain regard to my experience in Photoshop, I really wasn't willing to give it up. But I also was not willing to pay Adobe $30 a month, $40 a month for Photoshop, whatever it is now. So, life finds a way, is all I will simply say. Life finds a way. And I will leave it at that. Anyways, we will remove it. Forgot you did one without the corner. Yes, for the other Discord. I did do that, in fact. Don't worry, I have the other one. Free access whenever I want. I should never checked Newgrounds to see how that one's also doing. I haven't been on Newgrounds in a little bit. Oh. No notifications, so no reviews. Okay, oh well. Dead man's hand, I see. Yeah, you know what makes me mad? Onyx didn't notice that. I had to point it out to him. I'm kind of upset. I thought that was a cool detail. But I guess I'll go fuck myself. I'm joking. Onyx, I love you. No homo. send you a vid later. Some new tech came out for Fallout New Vegas that modernizes it, makes it very stable as well. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm finally done playing New Vegas. I've done about everything I can in that game, and it's finally worn out on me. I'm noticing I've lost taste for a lot of the games I used to play. Like last night, I lost taste for Minecraft, although honestly, that's not very surprising, because Microsoft does everything in its power to make Minecraft as unfun as possible. I was reading about more redstone stuff last night, and apparently the copper block, or the copper bulb for like a short while, was not dependent on the time system, or like the tick system in the game. So you can make extremely fast contraptions with like no drawback. It was stable, it worked well, and made really cool contraptions. And then Mojang looked at it and was like, no, absolutely not. And fixed it when no one asked them to. Everybody was happy with it. No one had any complaints. Nobody had any issues. It was just simply down to the fact that Mojang did not want people having fun. What about Newer Vegas? Is that the one that the show depicted? When the fuck are we getting season 2? Okay, at first I hated on the show, but then I watched it and it's like, okay, you know what? I actually vibe with this shit. This is actually a very good TV show spinoff. Not happy how the story started in the vault and it was literally about going and finding her dad. Please get fucking original Todd Howard. But other than that, it was very good, and I'm ready for season 2. I'm also ready for season 2 of Rayman. Or what is it called? The Rayman TV show. I don't think it's called Rayman. I can't remember what it's called, but it had Rayman, and it had Splinter Cell, and it had everything, and like had all the games in it. I got to see the antagonist of Fallout 4 literally getting. Let me not finish that sentence. Minecraft movie looks abysmal. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't think there's anything I could add to it that hasn't already been said. So let's just 86 it, alright? Let's just pretend, in this little chat, let's just pretend like the Minecraft movie never happened. What is Jason Momoa doing? I can't help it. Alright, I've got questions, actually. Blood Dragon Remix. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. New Edge Runner 1. I actually couldn't get into Edge Runners, but I also couldn't get into Cyberpunk itself. So I guess that's probably just a me problem. But anyways, back to what I was asking. What is Jason Momoa doing there? I fully expected Jason Momoa to be playing Steve. You know how fucking angry I was? Nothing against Jack Black. Okay, but he gets a little tiring. He gets to be a little bit much because he's in fucking everything. If they need a male singing character for a movie, it's Jack Black every fucking time. So I was half expecting Jason Momoa to become Steve, but instead he's just, I don't know what he is, to be quite honest. Cyberpunk is fun. Stop it! What the fuck are you doing? Stop. Quit being you. I think my issue with Cyberpunk is it feels so fucking dead to me. Like, it's fun to go through in the story, but now I've got to reset all my progress in order for me to play the new update. And I really don't want to do that. I had made quite a decent amount of progress. If you're making a Minecraft movie, for starters, where's the YouTubers? Why is it not animated? That's my question. Because they've had animated, like, mini-series and, like, clips for promotional material for like Minecraft updates in Minecraft story mode or whatever the fuck it was called. Why is the whole movie not animated? The whole real human people being transported into a fantasy world needs to stop. And why is Steve just a normal ass guy? The implication is that this world is wacky and crazy, and everything is a block or square in some form. But Steve, who's supposed to be part of this world, along with every other sentient creature, is also just a normal ass man with round figures. That sheep haunts my dreams. I don't even really have a problem with the sheep. I mean, I do, because it just looks out of place. But it's like that meme animation art style that people make fun of when it's like Minecraft IRL. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously, and yet someone decided that's the art style we want for this movie, and we're not animating it. It feels like the Minecraft dungeon cinematic would be amazing. Yeah! Why? I don't get it. I feel like it would have been cheaper and easier considering how simple Minecraft's art style is. It would be cheaper and easier and more popular to animate it like that. I'm gonna predict it right fucking now. Okay? This is Warner Brothers we're talking about. It's going fucking missing. They're gonna lose that film reel, the master film, in a fucking back room on accident and just write that shit off. There's no way this makes it to the big screen. Except it is, because it's already been advertised. We're not talking about it anymore. I'm done. I cannot believe we lost Roadrunner to the fucking Minecraft movie. They wrote off a live-action Who Framed Roger Rabbit style movie that people have been begging for. But Minecraft has made it all the way past quality control and onto main advertising. Imagine running off Minecraft as a tax issue. Should have happened a long time ago to the actual game, to be honest. I still have yet to look if there is a mod that reverts Minecraft, at least world generation, to like pre-caves and cliffs. I think I would enjoy the game so much more. Roadrunner movie is WoW's Roman Empire. It is. I fucking love movies like that, where it's cartoon animation mixed into the real world. I think it's such a neat concept. Doesn't always work, but I think it's a neat concept. And I'm going to assume that the Roadrunner movie was hand-drawn, or hand-animated. Well, for the most part. I mean, obviously, there's some computer at work at play to make everything blend in together. But if it's anything like the last movies that were Who Framed Roger Rabbit style, that's all hand animated. Caves and Cliffs generation is so scuffed for sure. And that's the one thing that is single-handedly ruining it for me. Okay, keep trial rooms, keep abandoned cities or whatever they're called, underground cities. Keep all of that, but get rid of, I don't know. I'm probably going to cancel my Game Pass anyways, so I would lose access to Java Edition Minecraft because I didn't think to log in and transfer my account over from my old Java Edition account. So I don't think I'm gonna miss it that much. I came, I saw, I conquered. I was gonna give Create another chance of just building some shit in creative mode, but no way it was hand-drawn like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, too expensive to animate the way this day, that way in this day and age. I mean, it still could have been. 2D animation via AI and shit like that is just not convincing at all. Found the channel for the Voice of the Void video, but I'm really liking the channel. I finally get into a good high school. Also, Caves and Cliffs Generation does kind of suck, but there is a mod that adds the Xbox 360 edition to the game called Reconsole. It even has the 4J Studio logo. Huh. How's your life treating you? Warm. Tired. I'm also out of coffee creamer, which has been my personal 9/11. I'm out of coffee creamer. I'm out of milk. I'm out of a lot of shit. So I need to, like, get my ass grinding so I can just buy groceries. You sound different. I have a new microphone. I've tuned in the Rode NT1 a little bit. And the Yeti Nano has been pitched into the fucking abyss. Also, sound suppression or noise suppression might be working overtime because I do have a fan on behind me. Let me turn it off. Now it's warm in here. Can't wait for the hybrid live-action Fortnite movie starring Jack Black, The Rock, and Kevin Hart as themselves. I just want to gently remind people, in the most subtle way possible, the Fortnite movie still pales in comparison to the fact that the live-action Michael Bay Skibbity Toilet movie is not actually a joke and is actually a real fucking thing that's being created. And to remind you how out of touch movie producers are in cross-referencing material and gaining the rights to everything that they need for, I believe I have to say this again, the Skibbity Toilet movie. They fucking sued or sent the creator of Gary's Mod, who has Valve's blessing, a cease and desist for featuring assets similar to that. And I'm not finishing this. You already can probably assume how the rest of this goes. Yeah. To just touch on how creatively bankrupt Hollywood is, Skibbity Toilet Movie is a real fucking thing, directed by Michael Bay of all people. KMS, bro. I know people say, well, you guys have brain rot shit. Yeah, we have brain rot shit. Okay, all the funny TF2 animations and all the funny Gmod animations and shit like that. Yeah, we had that. Not once did any of those people sign off their shit to a high-budget movie studio who then turns around and sends a cease and desist to the very owners of the assets of the movie that they're trying to make. It pales in comparison. So no, I'm not buying that shit anymore. It is not on the same level When shit becomes marketable and starts selling plushies and shit like that, that's when it gets out of hand. That's when you realize you've got a problem. Because none of the shit that we were laughing at got to that point. I think. I can't remember an example. There may have been one thing. But I can sure as hell promise you it didn't do very well. It was Michael Bay's production company that sent out the cease and desist. Then they presumably shit themselves when they realized the guy didn't own any assets. I hope that was enough for them to say, you know what, we're probably actually not going to make this movie. I hope that made them, like, stop themselves in their tracks and realize, oh my god, you're just some guy on the internet using free-to-use shit packed into Source Filmmaker. I'm really hoping it is enough. Also, what's his dick, whose name I've forgotten because he's not really that important, is shitting himself because the Borderlands movie is not doing good. That he has pulled out all the stops. Brandon Rogers. He fucking hired Brandon Rogers to market Borderlands. And he got shit on so hard he pulled the fucking video. Game where you play as Naruto's fighting mutated horde unicorns called Goral Cuddly Carnage. Alright. You heard of Tokar? I'm not sure if I want to hear of Tokar. That already sounds bad. What's your guys' take on what's going to happen to Sony? Randy Pitchford? Yeah, that guy. He fell off hard. Dude, it's been a bad fucking year for video games. It's been a bad year. I'm very glad that I listened to my intuition and didn't pre-order Test Drive Solar Crown, because that is also turning out to be a shit show. I don't know the full details, but from what I understand, people are physically unable to play the game. You think of doing a review of the Fallout game someday? Probably not. Maybe of mods, like Fallout Miami and Fallout London, which I still have yet to download, and I probably should download. But of Fallout itself, no. I want to focus mostly on indie titles. I don't want to focus on full name brand games. The guy who made the Skippy Twin stuff did apologize for the copyright takedown. Yeah, no, I am aware of that, but I mean, I'm still sticking by my guns of maybe that should have been enough to say this is not a good idea for a movie. Considering that we are going to be jumping around on Valve's territory. Valve, the company with the literal infinite money printer. Unless they cut Valve in. And I swear to God, if the movie comes out and Valve's logo pops up, I'm not buying Half-Life 3. Which is a good thing, because I'm never buying Half-Life 3 anyways, because that shit's never coming. But anyways, I lost track of my thought. So, how much do you think we should offer Sony for Sony Entertainment? Because it's not going to be worth anything here soon. I'm thinking buying Sony Entertainment. Yeah. I'll offer them like $3. I saw the Brandon Rogers video. He was low-key making fun of how bad the movie is. Yeah, but my faith in it went away when he went straight to the studio's front desk and clearly got, like, access. And, like, not just permission, but invited in to record there. Actually, yeah, that does make me think. Do you think Randy made him pull it down? I could say unironically I need a RAM upgrade on my laptop due to its use. Due to idle use, 53% only essentials. Yeah, so does mine. I need to really go through and tune up my laptop. And it's probably time to put new RAMs, like more RAM in my main rig. Let's see how much I'm using right now. 27%. Most of that going to OBS, to be fair. Because that's using 1.2 gigs. I do have 32 gigs, but when I start playing games, that obviously gets clogged up real quick. Randy 100% made him take him down. I wonder if he's gonna get sued. Not that Randy has enough money to fucking sue him anyways, but... Hollywood is going through it right now. It's not just Hollywood. They're all going through it right now. Like, everything that has released this month and last month has completely shit the bed. I think it's finally gone from people are hate watching things, hate playing things, buying stuff simply to judge how bad it is, which is still so... Because we went through this phase of they were making bad things, but they were making money off of it because people loved hate watching, hate playing, just hate reviewing games, but still spending money on them. And movies, sorry. But I think that people now finally realize that they're doing it on purpose. Now's the time where we say, we're finally done. How's the van life treating you right now? Wyo, are you in the van right now? I am. Yes, I am in the van. I've been in the van. I've been in the van for the past 7 or 8 months now. I am fully converted to van life. Deadpool did well, though? Yeah, but that's, I mean, that's Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Whatever they make is gonna slap. People have been waiting for a Deadpool Wolverine crossover in movie form for a while. And the last time they got it, Deadpool wasn't Deadpool yet. Dude doesn't even have 128 gigabytes in 2024. Time to upgrade. You fucking joke, I'll do it. If I had the money for it, because RAM is expensive. RAM above 32 gigs is expensive. Yeah, you can get some cheaper DDR4, but I'm not getting cheaper DDR4. If I'm getting more fucking RAM, I'm getting name brand shit. Hollywood never recovered from the strikes. I think that's another factor that's really weighing in, is that Hollywood is acting like the strikes never happened, but people don't forget. And I think the combination of obvious fucking AI use and the strikes and the face or the mask coming off of a lot of studios and producers, I think is starting to really turn the tide of how people view Hollywood, view a lot of things, which is good. Hope you make it to the goal. We need the Wyo bus. The Wyo bussy. I hate you for that one. I've set the end of the goal for December 31st, 2025, because I know that 15,000 is a lot to ask for, and I'm not going to ask for it all at once. I'm setting that goal way far out there. Because at that point, it should be mostly for accessories. I should, like I said, if I get off my ass and start doing YouTube videos regularly, then that should supply more than enough income to buy the bus itself. But I want to double the power capacity double the water capacity, or, well, way more than double the water capacity, and make it all weather capable, which will take a lot of money. It'll come in time. We've got the van now. We'll limp it along until the transmission finally explodes. Anyways, I keep getting off topic. I've been wanting to talk about Concord. And I also want to talk more about Grums, because more shit has come out about Grums, and it's fucking hilarious. I love Grums. I hate him. I hate him with every fucking bit of my being. But I love him because he provides great comic relief on accident. But anyways, the Concord shit has been pissing me off. Not because I wanted Concord to succeed. No, I knew Concord was gonna fail. But the problem is I can't genuinely say, yeah, Concord failed, Concord sucked, and Concord deserved to fail the way it did, and Sony deserved the L that it took, because you got brain-dead idiots that come around and say, well, Concord failed because it was woke. No! It failed because it sucked! What is everything gonna be about politics? It makes it so hard to genuinely hate something when you disingenuously hate something. Because then I get lumped in with you idiots. You can get mud tires for bus semi-trucks, it's hard to find them. Well, there's chains. Chains and straps and shit like that. I do know how to chain, so I don't know how to chain a bus. I will be removing the the swing chain system. Grum sounds like the most lovable train wreck. That's exactly what he is. You see it happening. You know it's gonna be awful. You know it's gonna be awful. You know it's gonna be catastrophic. But you can't help but fucking watch. He's the only Twitter account that I have that I genuinely hate, but won't block because I don't want to miss the opportunity of him once again fucking himself over by being an asshole. He fucking... Okay, so one of Grum's things is sexy women in video games. That's something he's always complaining about, is women are not sexy enough in video games. Women are not... don't have big booba and big butt. Women are not sexy in video game anymore. And then he was talking all about how he was gonna make the women in his video game sexy. And then people opened up the assets file of the game that he released, or like gave early access to, and it looks like a fucking clay model. Is the most generic shit possible. And all of his fan art and everything, or the concept art he did for the game, was all AI. All done in AI. So I'm glad that his idea of the ideal woman video game model is a walking blow-up doll. Essentially, is how it was modeled. I'm trying to find a picture of it, I promise. I'm not gonna leave you guys just imagining. I have 3 options: Pabst Blue Ribbon, Rolling Rock, or water. Water, because beer sucks. Alcohol. Liquor is where it's at. Opinion on analog horror. Don't really care for it. I don't really care for any horror. Oh, I know I've got this fucking picture somewhere. Where is it at? Media. I'm not clicking on that. Oh, yeah. Here it is. I'm not even fucking joking. This is a real thing. It's actually worse than I remember. That's Crumb's ideal women. That is the ideal female body for girls. Or, sorry, for Mike Kern. Let's use his real name, because he was complaining about that. Ukrainian moonshine it is then. Thanks. Oh, no problem. That's what I'm here for. I just looked through Grum's Twitter. The dude needs a Xanax. Yes, he does. Drastically. He needs fucking help. And the girlfriend, well, here she is. Okay, let's talk about the fact that the thighs are so damn thick, though. He wants to be squeezed like a fucking watermelon. He wants to be popped like a fucking balloon. It's clear as day. Maybe I should get a hold of Grums. Maybe he'd be interested in an art commission, because I think I know exactly what he would like. Just based off of this image alone. Let me remind you, I don't know if I could even show the concept art for this, because it is... It is straight up pornography. I gotta bookmark this because I gotta say something about it later. Let's get rid of this creature off my screen. Who doesn't want to be squeezed like a water? I mean, I'm not hating him. I plead the fifth. Let's see if I can get this image up here without YouTube sending me to the shadow realm. I don't think it's gonna happen. No, I don't want to open it. Is there any way I could... Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just stick it in this corner here. Okay, this is the concept art. This is the concept art. This is the product. This is the product he's... I don't know if this is supposed to be that character, but if it is, he did a great job. 90% of his posts were just him complaining. See, I don't have any room to talk because that's all I do is complain. I'm complaining right now. But I complain about the right stuff. He complains just to complain. There's a difference. I'm a professional complainer. He's just an amateur. Microsoft Paint draw over the bits. Oh, yeah. That's a great idea, actually. Let me open up Affinity Photo real quick. That's designer, but you know what? That'll also work. What the fuck is that? No, I don't need to update. Thank you. New. Sure. Just thumbnail size. Let's get this fixed. Let's YouTube safeify this image. Using what shall we use? We'll use Katie's head. Sure. That's a good censorship. And you know what? We'll use actually no, we'll use Wendy's new updated head reference model. Yeah, we'll use that as our center. Because everybody likes buttons. I don't know how much ass I could show, so we're just gonna assume probably not. Professionals have standards. I joined in to see two women in bikinis with while rambling. What a stream to jump into. Would you believe me if I said that it's the same woman? Surely this should go into clips. Blank. That's gonna be the name of the file. Okay. We've now made this concept art safe for stream. There we go. This, believe it or not, is the same character. Change the name of the goal from Labus to Labussy. Trust my Wyo. This is the concept art for Grum's ideal video game female character versus the result of his hard work and Let me remind you real quick, okay? Grum's is popular because he's worked with titans such as Blizzard. Please don't look into Blizzard past. And Red 5, or what is it, Studio 5 or Red 5 or something. Please don't look into Red 5's past either. Whatever you do, just look at his work history, but don't look at the history of the studios themselves. He swears he's a clean, honest man. It might actually be worse. Yeah, probably. But yeah, you know what? You guys get my point. Let's get these things out of here. The man is not doing too hot. How does that even go from that to that? Simple. You get fired from your job because you've done such a shit job as a video game developer. Or sorry, lead video game developer. Or I think it was a lead writer. And then you get picked up by Blizzard and start stealing breast milk out of the freezer. And get then fired from Blizzard. And then you decide, well, fuck you guys. I'm tired of your woke games. I'm making my own game. And you start crowdfunding your own game. But see, the money's really nice, but the work part, you don't really care for. It's easier for me to crowdfund a game and then complain about other people's games that have also probably been crowdfunded that I don't like on Twitter. So I'm going to actually spend the next 8 years taking crowdfunding money and complaining on Twitter. But now people are demanding that the game that they crowdfunded, I actually make and release. So now I've got to make a game in 6 months. Because I'm behind on development by 8 fucking years. And I promised hot whammon. So I gotta add in hot whammon. And that was the hot whammon. Getting fired from Blizzard is a pretty common practice. What's said about stealing milk? Please don't look into Blizzard's past. Whatever you do. Also, this is probably my most favorite thing out of this. Okay, the game is being openly beta tested by his crowdfunders, and the game is so horribly broken that people are sending him clips and screenshots of all the bugs that they're encountering. And he's complaining about that. He's complaining about all of the clips of the bugs instead of all of the fun people are having. People are showing only the bugs in the game and not showing anything of how great the core movement is, or much of anything else. How about Friday we do a recording session with everyone edited? Stop reporting bugs in my game. Start having fun. This is an order. So he's just a little scammer piece of shit. Yes. If you guys... I know I've discussed this a million times, but it is my favorite subject. So allow me one more time. Okay? And then I promise I'll stop. He is my favorite fucking case study. Okay? Every time I talk about him, I get really happy because I get to shit on Grums again. It's my favorite thing to do. Okay? If you don't know who Grums is, allow me to introduce you where Grums became infamous. For some people, I'm going to show the next image, and people are going to snap and be like, I know that guy. Here is where Grums became infamous. The Firefall bus. Anybody ever played Firefall knows it was a meh game. But this bus consumed Red 5. Can't wait to play this game and grum all over the place. $1 gramillion. First day sales. Instant success. Woke is dead. You know what? We're talking about restarting the junk screen. I think this could be our first thing. That could go into the... Where'd it fucking go? Oh, it shrunk down to minuscule size. Oh, now it's backwards. Yeah, he dumped all of their marketing money for Firefall into a fucking bus, and it didn't even run, nor did it have AC. So it was a demo bus for playing the game in the middle of the sweltering heat with no air conditioning, and it had to be towed everywhere. Safe to say, Firefall did not do very good, and it even got Red 5's shut down. It was their first and last game ever. Todd Howard with Starfield. Oh no, it's even better. I know this exists. Actually, I know it exists because I've tweeted about it. I could just go get the picture from that. Okay, there seems to be a pipeline of bad games and game-related marketing vehicles. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? No fucking way! Okay, immediate timeout. Okay, I've actually got breaking fucking news. Breaking news. Grums literally had to have been seconds ago because I was just fucking, look at this. Just got fucking banned from Twitter. No fucking way. That's amazing. I've never been more happy in my life. He fucking, just like 5 minutes ago, had to have been, because I was just looking through his fucking account. You were looking through his account, Liquid. You were just looking around at his fucking account. He just got fucking banned. No fucking way. Wait, no, it's not him. Oh. It wasn't him that got banned. I lied. It's actually somebody else. Damn. Stupid. Stupid. Who got banned then? Oh, no, it was, damn it, it wasn't him. Damn. I'm kind of sad now. But this means that Grums is getting people banned on Twitter. God, I hope he tries. Anyways, so trying to find the post. Can't trust you after this blunder. I was looking at the wrong post. I thought it was the one where I was quote tweeting him, and I saw this account has been suspended, and I got super fucking excited because it would A, be the first time someone of his caliber has ever been banned on Twitter since Elon took over. And B, I got to see it live, but no, it's a different account. I'm very sad now. I'm sorry for getting everybody excited. Maybe next time. Anyways, back to the Starfield thing. Did you know the Starfield bus exists? I bet you didn't. The Starfield bus is a thing. Dude, I'm actually depressed now that wasn't actually the case. I thought I got to see him banned live in the flesh. But no. I forgot he's racist, which means he's here to stay. Guerrilla marketing tactic would include clipping this epic fail, sending it to him. He posts haters losing, and his detractors come and give you $50 million in commissions. It's a great tactic. I mean, it would be a total Grum's thing to do, where he sees this one singular stream, sees people, or sees me, I guess, in particular, mad that he didn't actually get banned. Post it on his Twitter, point and laugh, because it would gain him 5 minutes from actually having to develop his game. That's all it is. He has to hate full time, because if he stops hating, people are going to start asking, where the fuck is his game? I'm sure he's had tons of stuff to say about Concord. Do I even want to actually take a, actual peruse through his Twitter account right now? Probably not. I'll just get unnaturally angry. He needs to step off. Complaining about everything. Hold on. Actually, this is funnier. Where's the snipping tool? When you go to look up Grums on Twitter, a lot of accounts show up. The same exact profile picture and name. And they are, great. I just want one. Go and look at his latest tweet. It's hilarious. Are you talking about the one that's literally 1 minute ago? Complaining about Space Marines. He's complaining about... He's so mad at he's so mad at the concept that not every game is catered towards him. I'll send him some breast milk as an apology for laughing at the possible chance that he may have just gotten banned off of Twitter. And for bullying him so much. That should appease him. Alright, I'm done talking about Grumps. I'm sorry. He's just my favorite fucking case study of all time. But it's time to move on. September 3rd? Is that what we're looking for? Fine. One more dip. One more dip in the pool of Lazarus. We will look for the September 3rd post. September 5th, September 5th, September 5th. Dude, you need to take a fucking break from Twitter, Grumps. Jesus! I can't find the post he's talking about. I can't find it. 4th. What the fuck were you doing all day today? Or that day? There we go. If you want the real story of the bus, Firefall, and Ember, you check out this podcast I did a couple of weeks ago. It's towards the end, around 2-hour mark. I cannot wait to find out how he blames everybody else but himself. Yes, I've been talking about 2-year plan to push back on bad AAA gaming, not just for DEI. I don't even know where this term came from. I've seen everybody's bringing it up. I don't even know what it means. But it's like something that's got to have been coined in the last, I don't know, 6 months. But for everything else, stale formulas, literally copying Firefall, funky ships, and predatory pricing. He's here, Chad. He's here. He's come to save us all. I haven't even showed you guys the male model yet. Like, there's a lot to unpack with this whole thing. On closer inspection, I think I recognize his face. DEI means Dale Earnhardt Industries. He's a classic NASCAR hater. What an ass. He does not praise Dale. Anyways, I just now noticed. I've seen this image from afar, and it already looked bad. But now that it's close up, I'm starting to realize who the inspiration must have been for this model. They gave Andrew Tate hair. Grums has officially done it. They gave him hair. Uh-oh, I think I broke something. I've broken something in the background. Oh yeah, I've broken a lot in the background. Let me lock that group. I don't know why it's unlocked. Anyways, back to this. I'm just gonna leave this here. I'm gonna let you guys let this sink in. Also, I'm going to state for the record right now. Shorts that short? This is not the fan service he thinks he's giving away. You're a duck. Yeah, what about it? I want to kick this sink out. Get him trespassed. So, I honestly, for 8 years of development from Grums, I expect nothing less. And I did take a peek, and I sure enough was right. He was saying a lot of shit about Concord. I really don't get the mental gymnastics for it. It failed because it was just a shit idea. It's really not that deep. Though, I'm going to bring up, how much do we offer Sony for their company now at this point? At least the entertainment division. Because it can't be worth that much. Give them, like, a firm handshake. Fries at the bottom of this McDonald's bag and $2. And day one, I promise to bring back Little Big Planet. It will be an infinite money printer. 3 gazillion PlayStation 5 sales. Just guaranteed. With that one trick alone. Or what you do with the background, just keep a Boston supremacist. Wisely supervise the shenanigans with the corner. Deal. It failed because it was a lackluster Overwatch clone you had to pay money for. Not just any money, $40. Where games in its area are typically free to $20. If it was free, it might have been better. I just don't know why they waste so much time on developing games like this, but cancel the games that people want. And then they have the nerve to next week say, we don't actually have any original IPs that we fostered from the beginning. You do, but you've left them at the orphanage now. Jack and Daxter, Spyro, Little Big Planet. You've got all of these titles that you just don't do shit with. Money and shareholders. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, but the thing is, well, I know what the shareholders walk into the room, be like, "Hey, this looks like really good. This is selling really good. It's really popular with the kids. Can you make it? Okay, bye. See you in 8 years." Clinging on to trends doesn't work if it's gonna take you 8 years to complete. What did Onyx ping me in? Oh. Oh, that looks disgusting. Garn 47 gameplay stream. Huh? Garn 47 is a humanoid creature with feet that function like wheels. Its skin is tinted green. Its face expression is usually a poker face. Date of birth: Garn Tepper 45th, 3409. Place of birth: Garnutopia. Date of death: when he dies. Place of death: anywhere. There's a lot of effort put into this. Garn 47 is a pseudo open world 3D platformer developed and created by Floombo. The game can be accessed by beating the song Silly Billy in the Friday Night Funkin' Mod hit single. Huh? Okay, well, first of all, if you think I'm playing Friday Night Funkin', you got another thing coming. That ain't fucking happening. Wait until you meet Carr. I've already met Carr. Date of birth, August 8th, 2022. Why does he got a normal birthday? Place of birth, laboratory, possibly. I've seen this goofball on Twitter a lot. I'm just gonna... Carr is the Garnulous character in Garn 47. I think I'm gonna pass. I appreciate the offer. Don't think I am, though. Thank you. Oh, I have this... I'm closing all my tabs, and I had this tab open for like the last 30 minutes since it was brought up. I guess I should actually go do it before I close it. Dashboard. Streaming tools, overlays. Main screen, edit. YOs. Is that apostrophe after the S or before the S? I guess before the S. Le quote the bussy parentheses bus. Bus goal. Save. Refresh browser. There you go. It's fixed now. I hope you're happy. Don't say I don't do anything for you. Oh, I've also deleted Facebook, like, entirely. But my mom keeps posting me and shit. So I keep getting emails of, hey, your mom posted you, tagged you in this. I'm waiting for the eventual call of, why don't you respond to my posts on Facebook? Which I'm not looking forward to. I guess Facebook to older people is like that, it's like the holy connection center, like the Mecca for family members, and you are not allowed to opt out of it. I've never understood. I don't ever post anything on Facebook. I only use Facebook for Marketplace, but I've decided I don't even need Marketplace as of late. So I just shit camp. But every time it gets brought up in discussion, someone's like, hey, you see my post on Facebook? You didn't like it. You didn't comment on it. You didn't share it. You didn't repost it. You didn't send it on Zagugu. You didn't do anything with it. Because I'm not on fucking Facebook anymore. And then it's a million questions. How else am I supposed to stay in touch with you? I don't know. On the phone that you're calling me on! Astrobot is apparently doing pretty well. Good. Maybe that'll help Sony realize that what people actually want. I am kind of saddened to see that Astrobot is replacing Sackboy as Sony's go-to mascot. Sackboy did nothing wrong. He just wanted to live in a cardboard box and make goofy facial expressions, and you guys kicked him out the fucking window. I have to shamefully admit that I'm actually very close to being in Need for Speed Unbound. I only made a Facebook account for my Meta Quest 2 headset. I threw my persona's info and said mine because the Zuck ain't getting my info. He's probably already got, he's literally got your retinal scan at this point. That being said, I don't know what he would do with it, because even Meta AI is failing. I want to play with Sony's voice sack. Yes. Full stop. I'm not even kidding. If they were to say tomorrow, hey, making a new Little Big Planet, be ready, I would fucking run full speed on all fours to Walmart to buy a PS5 with money I don't even have. Little Big Planet stays goated. End of discussion. I have a sock account for Rift S and Marketplace, but the algorithm for that account is endlessly doomed as it was made back in 2018 to mess around in flat earth groups and etc. That's why I wish they would make Marketplace an entirely different app, because if I want to go to Marketplace, I have to open Facebook, and 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get sucked into something, because it's just right there. And Facebook is so cooked, like beyond repair. I used to like browse to see how many bots I could spot on Facebook, because it's good practice to see, oh yeah, that's just someone being an idiot, or that's a bot. And I thought I was pretty good at it until I came across like a corrupted Facebook reel or something along that line, where there was no audio, but there was just music. So it had to have been uploaded that way. Yet everybody under it was commenting as if they knew exactly what was being said, could hear what was being said, and was furthering the discussion. And it was at that point I realized it's all bots. It is entirely bots. No one is commenting about how the fact that this video is 900% all music and no substance. I thought I had a good eye for spotting bots. I was wrong. It is so fucking fake on there. Facebook is becoming MySpace. MySpace just kind of withered out. Facebook is too bitter to die for some reason. Zuckerberg keeps moving investments from area to area, hoping that something hangs on. Meta's running out of the Meta AI is very quickly running out of steam, because they have to keep tightening it up and making it more and more restrictive, because it keeps leaking data just by asking. It all runs on ChatGPT anyways. It's not unique. I'm ready for the AI bullshit to end. Everything is AI. If it has a basic LLM, if it has a fucking microchip, or any sort of processor, it's AI. And the fucking marketing team goes wild. Like, I don't think I've had a term that has actually annoyed me to the point where I'll shut off the TV, fucking close out of YouTube. If I get served an advertisement and the second AI comes out of someone's mouth, it's like, alright, I don't need to watch anything actually. I'm usually pretty chill. I'm good at ignoring things, but it's just so repetitive. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It's 2 fucking letters, and it has actually driven me insane. Am I overreacting? Probably, but I'm tired. Please, 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 shut the hell up. Internet is dead. Entirely. AI is a massive bubble that will eventually pop. I actually am going to say that it has officially popped. A lot of providers that provide the infrastructure for AI are drastically increasing their prices, because the cost to run it is finally like vastly outrunning the gains. OpenAI is about to raise their prices. Midjourney has raised their prices. Canva turned around and said, yeah, we've added AI into everything, but your prices are going up 350%. And it's even got to the point where, like, companies are asking, how much would you pay for AI software and services? I thought you guys were running on the whole point that AI was supposed to be accessible alternatives to people who could not get into the artist or music or anything industry. And now you're price gouging it? Sounds like it wasn't very genuine. I mean, we all knew this, but at least the mask has finally come off. The thing that scares me, though, is Canva just bought Sora, which is the company that owns Affinity. Affinity right now, you buy it once, and you get access to that version's license. Right now it's on V2. If V3 turns into a subscription software with AI shit built in, I will immediately dump it. I mean, I would have no reason to switch from version 2. But I switched to you guys because Adobe was doing that shit. If you start doing that too, I will drop you like a fucking hot potato. And it kind of makes me mad that Procreate is not on PC or Windows desktop or anything like that, and is only for iPad. Because Procreate came out and said, the CEO himself came out and said, we're not doing AI. AI is bullshit. Everything we're gonna offer is genuine. So good on them. And I'm sad I don't have an iPad to support your company. Please bring it to Windows. Please. Pretty please. Pretty please with the cherry on top. That being said, I don't know if Procreate would work with my style. Because that's more of a painting software. I need more of a vector-based software. I did learn that Photoshop stuff doesn't work if you don't have Creative Cloud. Don't ask how that didn't work. Don't ask how I found that out. I found it out secondhand. I surely didn't find it out myself. Procreate is go. I see everybody every time. I'm like, hey, I need to find a new art software. Everybody's like, Procreate. It's only for iPad or Apple products. I don't have a singular Apple product. I would like an iPad, but I don't have the money to drop on a new iPad. It certainly would be nicer to get an iPad than have to drag my fucking laptop out and the drawing tablet out anytime I want to draw something. And that's been one of the things that have been holding me up, is I don't like having to, like... I don't want to have to fucking drag out all of my stuff. Especially now that it's cooled off, I've hooked up my stuff for the drawing tablet back into my computer. I don't want to have to pull it all back out to take my drawing tablet out. Going down a San Francisco highway is an interesting experience because every ad is tailored to Silicon Valley. I'm so glad that San Francisco has its shit together and knows, you know, who its target audience is. Certainly not all the homeless people. Or the people who are having their shit broken into on a daily basis because crime means nothing there in San Francisco. See, this is the reason why I'm not stepping into California. I'm sure California is great, as long as you stay out of SoCal. But the mindsets are just so ass backwards. It's tailored to CEOs or whatever. Aren't CEOs taking like private helicopters and whatnot? I don't know. Oh shit, it's 10 o'clock. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the AI bubble has popped, and we're starting to see a little bit of panic, which is kind of refreshing. But everybody's cashed. AI is one of those things where infrastructure for a lot of companies has been restructured around AI, so now they can't give it up. So if they can't get you to buy it, they're gonna force you to love it. Stay out of Oakland. Stay out of Oakland. Noted. I'm friends with the tech company founder. He literally lives a block away from his workplace. Oakland is a no-go. Even the roads are shit. All right, well noted. Seems to be unanimous agreement that Oakland, California is just don't touch it. No Los Angeles. You don't have to tell me that twice. There's nothing in LA for me. I've seen a lot of people recommend going to Oregon and just staying out of Portland. And the rest of Oregon is really nice as long as you stay out of Portland. So that might be a place to consider. Obviously, the Washington Peninsula. I've got to see the birthplace of Pacific Drive at least once. You know, all those places. But yeah, California, there's really nothing in California I care for. Or, like, are dying to see. Okay, side note. I don't know if these are genuine emails or if they're some sort of scam. I'm gonna assume the latter. I keep getting emails from TikTok about growing a creator profile and monetizing it on TikTok. I can't even begin to tell you how little I want to go to TikTok. Direct access to apply to the Creator Rewards program, which allows you to monetize videos that's longer than 1 minute. It's a program where millions of TikTok creators get rewards for their 1 minute plus videos, up to $800 in promote coupons. Okay, yeah, that's misspelled. It's a scam. A dedicated educational resource hub with on-demand webinars and more. From one min plus growth at TikTok.com. Oh. Yeah, 1 min plus growth US at TikTok.com. Mailed by EM 5427.webform.tiktok.com. You get those two. It's a scam. I kind of figured. Because I understand that TikTok is trying to garner as many creators as possible before eventually people say, okay, get the fuck out. I thought it was being banned. Didn't it get banned? Scam? Yeah, okay. I mean, not that it matters. Like, again, I'm not moving to TikTok. There's zero... I have not downloaded a TikTok or made a TikTok account. So... I guess, side note, if you see any of my stuff on TikTok, report it, because it's not me. But... yeah, that wouldn't fall... I wouldn't fall for that anyways. Oh god, I just jump scared myself. I still like Grum's account open. Let's just close that whole section of tabs. Oh, and let's close Affinity, because I don't need this fucking La Creatura on my screen anymore to hide the booba. I think I'm good. I think it is 10 o'clock at night. It's probably time for bed. I need to be a responsible adult, because I gotta get up and I gotta start working on Pacific Drive tomorrow. Make some actual headway. Because I want to get at least the intro up onto Patreon, so I can start my Patreon cycle again. It's still paused, and it's been paused for the past 2 months. And now that I'm not working in Colorado anymore, I need to start focusing on that. So I'm gonna try to get the intro done, try to get the voiceover done tomorrow, and get that edited. Then I gotta go through and make new sprites. I'm gonna update the duck, and so which means I'm gonna have to update the stream banner too. It's just fun. I don't know. He needs thicker lines. It's just very thin and shallow. It's more definition, more boldness. So I'm going to bed. Nutters, check. Oh god, I've said his. Why'd you make me say his name? Now he's gonna be all right and real. He is staring at me from the darkness between the bed and the cabinets. I can see his eyes piercing into my soul. So, I will see you guys probably